Okay, good evening. It's the 21st of 22nd of April 2026. It's another session of the market recap, and I'm just going to quickly share my screen um briefly. But before while I'm doing that, if you just quickly bear with me, what we saw today, I mean, it's another day, of course, of the market, obviously, as you know. And let's just quickly share it. Okay, so as you can see here, I think it's just going to catch up in a second. So as it says today, it's the headline failure, and that's what I can see. So I think what I'm going to say is as a lesson, I think today especially is a lesson to a lot of people. Yes, headlines do matter, but I think sometimes as well, you got to be careful if you are, you know, checking the headline. There are times whereby you just have to stay away and do nothing. So if you look at it today, I think tomorrow is supposed to be the deadline to what's it called? The ceasefire announcement when, President Trump is meant to go a bit further on, with regarding Iran. But, a few things happened today. Well, number one, at the close of play, President Trump said something. What did he say? He said, "This is a." I mean, it was a news headline anyway as well. He tweeted it on Truth Social that let me just highlight what I posted quickly. It said that the US was in a strong negotiation position with Iran and would end up with a great deal. Okay, that's number one. That's what he said. But at the close of play, what came out today was that I posted a breaking news actually in the group as well. And bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I actually want to just post what he said verbatim, and that's it. Okay, yep, just the words, not that one. Oh, come on. Okay, I've copied it now and paste. There you go. Oh, why don't I just make the text black? Okay, and there you go. So, breaking news. President Trump extends deadline indefinitely. Great. So what does that tell us? It means deadline has been extended indefinitely. And one thing I've got to say is, based on what I can see here, is that number one, we just don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. Look at this little hammer right here at the end of this trading day. Or this is a 3-day trading, which took to form. You know, this is actually just letting me understand that we do not know enough of what's going on. Am I back to my BK box? Not yet, but I'm just, I'm going to put it there. From this point there, we said the market did not do anything. It escaped. And does that mean it's gonna escape back into the BK box here? I don't know, but we shall see. We've spent what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, probably about 4 key trading days outside of the box, and we had a failed or rejection there today, and that's what we can see right there. So, like I said again, a few lessons for me. If you listen to or trading headlines, the first lesson is that number one, we just don't know enough what's going on. We think we do, but we don't. Like somebody said, you think you do, you think you know, but you have no idea. But there you go. That's something I can see today. The next one is that. So what should we be looking at? What should we be looking at? Look at the dollar. What is the dollar doing? If dollar stays weakened, then you're good. I put where's my 15-year trend line? Okay, which I said the dollar's been on. I've been saying this consistently for a while now. Dollar's been on a 15-year break, which is amazing, support. This is impressive. It's not going to be there forever. It's not going to be there forever. It's been on a 15-year support. It's not going to be there forever. At some point, it will break, and I expect it to break. I just don't know when. We could see the resistance there. It's, if you ask me, I'm actually going to trend this. This is what I can see with the dollar. Dollar is about to squeeze, and you can see right there. So, I can see this channel on the longer time frame. So it's coming out on a monthly, on a 3 monthly, but if I'm going to be pedantic, yeah, it's definitely coming out on a 3 monthly, but on a monthly, it's a lot clearer. So the dollar is on a it's on a 15-year support, and sometimes the market takes forever like that. So if you do not have patience, you will fail in this market. You're not going to do very well. So that's another thing. So look at the dollar. The next thing is look at the VIX. So sorry, short time frame though, because 15 years is a long time. But what is the dollar doing right now? Right now, it looks like it's about to start. There you go. Yeah, it's playing in a, within this, should I call it within this plane, and that's what it's doing. Nothing more than that. So playing with this right here, horizontal trend line is actually flat, as you can see. So the dollar hasn't actually gone anywhere either. I mean, I could put another BK box right here. You can see the dollar hasn't gone anywhere. What month is this? This is March 20. Oh, wow. This is March last year. The dollar has actually been just rigmaroling and vibrating on the same planar. So it's a planar play. That's another one there. Okay, so what does that mean? What should we look out for this? So the dollar is not doing anyway. It's not giving us any direction. You can see little bit of a spike right there. It looks like, and that's probably why the market is yielding. Like I said, the lower the dollar, the better for us. This is 98. President Trump said the talks are going on well, market moved up. Not going on well, market don't. But the key thing is the market kind of sensed that these talks are not going on very well, and therefore it don't. Okay, look at the VIX. So there you go. That's another pointer there. Look at the VIX. What is the VIX telling us? The VIX told us it's over the last few days, the VIX is kind of just about trying to spike. I do not like making purchase with the VIX at this level. But you know what? This market is not playing the same games as everyone else. So is this the CBOE? Let's see the CBOE. There you go. So the market's not exactly playing the same games. Remember, I've never ever seen the market go push all-time high with a very low volume. But that's what we saw this past few days. There you go. So, the VIX is actually suppressed now. If volatility is high, you want to stay with sometimes. So I'm not getting a lot more direction, but if I look at this week alone, this week, VIX is down 5%, which is good. But overall, this is not the point when VIX is down, stay away, stay in cash, except find something that's so great. Again, what did I see? Software. These guys were rising today, but guess what? Suppressed. I mean, it stayed off below 87, but this thing was above 88, 89 today at some point. Okay, so that's another thing that's telling me that guess what? I want a bit more than this today, but you can see that 89, 89, 89. So, it got suppressed eventually because, like I said again, we don't know what's going on. So we did had a few. I mean, I looked at Palantir. Palantir was doing very well, but it was not able to stay. But the setup is still there. Oracle, Oracle was there again. He was not able to stay, and that's today's play. Oracle started off yielding very well, pushing very well. Groupon was another one. Groupon was there, but guess what? Well, still did a mild proper push and it stayed up there. Okay, so we do have some great stocks who are doing very well. AEHR, don't know if that's still there, but I think there's another point I'm going to talk. There's another stock here which is Lookup Group AEHR, which has done 1,000% in the last 12 months. Okay, but what's this one here? Car, AV's car budget, AV's budget car, AV's budget group. Look at that. $700. That was 1 month, 600%. Mega, mega, mega move. There's a lot of things being said and written about this guy. So that was a move of the day. And it still did not show any sign of, relenting, literally. So, those are the things I'm looking out for. And finally, today, we got something. Remember, I was talking about software, Adobe. What did Adobe do? $25 billion buyback. I initiated this as a buy in the group earlier today when somebody asked me, what do you think? Is that also a buy? When I said software, it's time. And somebody said, how about Adobe? I said, yes, it's time. Don't forget, UNH was great earlier today. Did it come down? No. I think, this kind of sector is kind of beginning to build its strength, and we can see that here too. CNC, so I've got to say, some of these guys are beginning to show some love. So generally, I think sometimes you stay out or you want to buy for a very, very long time. But finally, Tesla. Whatever happened, this has got earnings tomorrow, and it kind of feels like people are bailing out pre-earnings. Why is that? I'm not sure, but we shall see how this goes tomorrow anyway. But until then, guys, have a safe night. Sorry it came very late today. God bless, and I'll see you on the field tomorrow. Good night. Bye bye.